Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on this Facebook Live. We are at the Financial Center Credit Union here in central Indiana, in Indianapolis, as we're celebrating Thanksgiving this week. Our partnership with the Mozel Sanders Foundation wouldn't be possible to feed all of these families without corporate sponsors like this Financial Center. Jamie Davidson, you're joining us here this morning to talk about it. You have been helping out with the annual Thanksgiving dinner, partnering with the Mozel Sanders Foundation for 15 years.
Yes, we've been very lucky to partner up with Mozel for 15 years, and every year it gets a little bit better. So just thanks for coming out today to talk about this.
It's our pleasure. We love being a part of it. You know, we've been in there. The millionth meal is expected to be served this year. That's a really exciting component.
Yes, it is. A millionth meal. It's the 50th year, I think, for Mozel Sanders this year, which is great to be a part of that as well. And hopefully everybody's, giving a little bit of money to help out, because it takes money to feed those families.
And it's operating a little bit differently this year, how restaurants are getting together and making all the meals, packing them up.
Yes, actually, usually they're a butler and people can come out and volunteer, but because of COVID the last 2 years, they're not able to do that. So now they actually have restaurants that have come together on Thanksgiving morning, and they're actually going to get together and make these dinners and take them out and deliver them.
Why is it important for the Financial Center to be a part of this?
Well, the Financial Center, we have 3 pillars we believe in where we give back to the community. One is the military, because that is our history. 2 is actually financial literacy, which is what I do. I get to help people with their finances. And the 3rd is to feed the hungry. And so obviously feeding the hungry is very important to us. And when you have Mozel Sanders that's been doing it for 50 years, it was a natural fit.
So let's talk about how much money that you all have raised and given throughout this year to the foundation, and then also scholarships. Tell me all about that.
Right, yes. Actually, scholarships, we give scholarships every year. We've been giving them for the last 15, and this year we were able to give $4,500 to scholarships. Usually those go to students, but this year Stephanie Sanders switched it up a little bit and gave the money to teachers. So there were 9 teachers in Indianapolis that received $500 checks. And the great thing is they can do whatever they want with it.
And they could use that. We'll talk to you more. Don't go anywhere. But I just want to interject right now. If you would like to donate to help out with this year's Thanksgiving meal, you can do that right now. It's very easy. You just text Mozel, that's M-O-Z-E-L, to the number 313131. Text Mozel to 313131, and you can donate. Every $20 you donate feeds a family of 4. And so you have contributed to a lot of full bellies.
Yes, we have, and we're actually lucky again this year. We're going to give $2,500 on Thanksgiving morning, and we're really looking forward to it.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? I hear you, aside from this, you have a podcast.
I do have a podcast, yes. It's called Carpe Dime, and it's actually financial literacy, and we sort of do it in a way where it's fun. And you asked, it's fun to talk about money? Yeah, we make it fun to talk about money, because a lot of times that's what's really difficult for people to do, is talk about finances. So if we can help with that, check it out.
And it can feel overwhelming. You get different advice, and then it's kind of speaking another language for some people.
Yeah, and if you can make it simple, it makes it a lot easier. And I hear you have a podcast as well.
I do.
The most popular one.
On the All Indiana Podcast Network, you can find our podcast.
That's right.
But back to Thanksgiving, it is such a festive time of the year, and it does feel wonderful to give back if you can. How has it been seeing your staff and everyone get involved and getting excited for this?
You know, everybody's been through a lot the last 2 years, let's be honest here. And if you can do something to help other people, it sort of makes you feel better. So it's great to see our staff, help people, help Mozel Sanders, help feed the hungry, and just sort of brings that light back during the holidays.
And what else can people take advantage of here at the Financial Center, maybe times when it's not Thanksgiving?
Well, we'd love to have you come in and talk to us, sit down and help you with your finances, whether it's opening a savings account, a checking account. I like to tell people, start saving for the holidays for next year right now. So come in, we'll talk about that. Hey, if you've got you need a loan, you can come see us for that as well.
All right, Jamie, thank you, and thank you to the Financial Center for everything that you've done to help make this year the millionth meal served a success with the Mozel Sanders Foundation. Again, if you're watching, all you have to do is text Mozel to 313131. You can find much more information on wishtv.com. And have a wonderful week, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.